Today we're going to do a little inner child healing meditation, just a little bit of a dabble into our inner child, just a short meditation. This is like lunchtime meditation, and this what's so cool is you can do things quickly. You don't have to do hour-long stretches. You really can get into that beautiful inner self just in a short amount of time. So everybody, I just want to get us settled, get us comfortable. I like to close my eyes, so I'm going to close my eyes with you guys and really be there and be present with you so I can see what the meditation will be. I get to see it when I close my physical eyes. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to close those physical eyes and really try to use our mind to see our inner child and to meet with our inner child. So everybody, as you are now settled here, take a nice deep breath. Start to close those eyes, starting to be fully present in where you are right now. Whatever your space is, wherever you are, just be comfortable in it. Just own it, that this is the space that you have chosen to be in right now. And really start to focus on that breathing, almost as if you were in a straight line. Everything about you is aligned. So when the breath comes out of your belly and up and out of you, it's coming up in this straight line. And if you can, start to sit up nice and straight so that the breath matches every vertebrae in your back. Bring your shoulders back. And just watch with your eyes closed as if your breath is coming up outside of you and coming out your mouth or coming out your nostrils. Whatever breath speaks to you is how I want you to breathe. Just using those beautiful, beautiful closed eyes, seeing with our eyes closed as if you can watch that breath coming out of you and then out your nose and out your mouth. And when we do this, when we close our eyes, when we can drown out the noise, the distractions all around us, we get to see in a completely different way, a way that we access memories, that we can access joy inside of ourselves, happiness inside of ourselves, that sometimes when our eyes are open, we just can't get there. So this is why we close our eyes. Perfect. And now what I want you to do is I want you to take a journey with me, a trip into your memories, into life as if you were a child again. Back to the age, the time in your life that you remember, that you were filled with joy, filled with light, filled with happiness, a moment in time you wish you could bottle up and take it with you wherever you go. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. So I want you to picture with those eyes closed as if you had a glass bottle and right now it's completely empty. The cork is off and we're going to fill it with this childhood memory, finding that one little spark so that you can take that bottle with you everywhere you go. So find that place. We all have a different moment, a different memory. Even if our childhoods were difficult, there is definitely a spark inside of you of a memory, of a moment, of a person, a place, a thing that brought you joy. So I want you to go there. I want you to find it. Everybody may have a different memory. It could be standing at the shore, finding the bottle, finding something, finding a shell. It could be sliding down a slide in the snow, on a sled. It could be moving in a roller coaster. It could be spending time cooking with your grandmother. That moment of joy, find that. And then once you see yourself, once you find that moment, now it's time to bring in that feeling of joy. What did it feel like to be there in that moment as a child with no cares, nothing holding you back, no worries, just enjoying that moment with every fiber of your being? Can you feel that? Can you bring that inside of you? Bring that feeling of joy and happiness and peace, whatever it brought to you feeling wise, feel it in your body. Our body feels without seeing, with our physical eyes open. So you can actually trick your body and your mind into going back to that memory, into going back to that feeling, that happiness, that joy, that laughter. Maybe there's somebody, an uncle or an aunt, who just made you laugh no matter what they did. If you can feel that inside of you, your body is feeling it energetically. It's helping you to heal. So find that moment and stay there for a minute. And then we're going to take our adult self, still with our eyes closed. We're going to meet that inner child in a special place, maybe at that place where you already are, maybe in a quiet room. And I want you to come with me on that journey to meet that inner child, to see that happy moment in time, to be with them. You're taller and they're smaller, and they're looking up at you with so much appreciation. And you're looking down at them saying, I want to have that moment. I want to take it with me. And that's what our bottle is for. We're going to use that glass bottle. We're going to fill it up with that feeling, with that inner child light. And that inner child right now is going to hand you the bottle. So that little you is looking up with joy and appreciation at that older self. And right now they're handing you that glass bottle with the cork off. And they're asking you to place in that bottle that memory, that spark, that light, that sense of hope, that sense of joy, that sense of laughter, placing it inside that bottle. Taking a nice deep breath as you do that. And then you're standing there and there's a pocket, whatever you're wearing. Inside that pocket is the cork. You're going to take that cork out and you're going to place it on that bottle, closing up that memory, feeling grateful that you can take that moment in time with you whenever you need it, closing it up. And then our inner child is just handing it to us, offering it to us to take away, and then just waving goodbye, maybe bowing, waving, perhaps shaking your hand, excited that they got this moment to meet you again as an adult, and just hoping that you go back to that sense of joy and freedom. Whenever you struggle, whenever there is a moment that is difficult in your life, if you can go back to that moment, that's why we took our bottle with us. Sometimes we need that physical thing in our mind to see that, to remember, to remind us. So what I want you to do is take that glass bottle that you put the cork on, place it in that pocket, seeing yourself as that adult. Just maybe taking your hand and feeling it in that pocket next to you, making sure it's with you. Taking it with you. And then we're just going to go for a walk. We're going to start to walk out of this inner child healing, remembering that we have that bottle with us. And so as you're walking out, as you're beginning to take a stroll, see if there's anything that's coming up for you where you can use that bottle. Is there any trigger points, any pain points as you walk? Things that are starting to come back into you, coming back into the mind of thinking, how do I make money? How do I get a healing for myself? As those triggers come, those are the exact moments where you need to grasp that bottle. Put your hand there, know that it's there, and then see with your hand on that bottle, can you bring back that feeling? Can you bring back that inner child? Can you bring it back for yourself just by touching that bottle, just by knowing it's there? Can you bring back that joy? Can you bring back that feeling of excitement and elation? That's what I want you to do throughout a day, wherever you are, whenever you struggle. Remember that moment of excitement and joy that you had as a child, and your body will feel it and your mind will know it, and it'll help you release some tension, release some stress, release some anxiety, and let go just a little bit every time you use that bottle and you use those memories and you find that inner child spark. So let's come back into our body, expressing gratitude for this moment in time that you've given yourself, this moment for a little bit of a healing, to use your mind in this beautiful way that can help us lower our stress, lower our anxiety, bring us into a state of peace and calm. And we're going to end as we started, just bringing that breath back up through the esophagus, out the nostrils, out the mouth, seeing the breath coming up and coming out of you. Perfect, beautiful. And you guys, you can open your eyes. And that's it, just a quick 10 minutes, and we can do so much inner work when we just close our eyes and get rid of the noise that is all around us. So I'm so grateful that you guys came here with me today, and I appreciate this time spent inside of our mind. So thank you guys.